Grocery is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Want a seat at the table?
Throughout each episode, you'll hear me use acronyms such as SKUs and CPGs. An SKU, or SKU, means stock keeping unit, which is an inventory management term that describes a code for a specific item that a manufacturer produces and sells. CPG simply stands for consumer packaged goods. If you're watching from overseas, the standard term in your area may also be Fmcg, which means fast-moving consumer goods. Consumer packaged goods are lower cost and rapidly consumed products. This definition is not exclusive to food items. It also includes items such as toiletries, beverages, cleaning supplies, and tobacco. In its totality, CPGs generated $361 billion to the U.S. GDP. For perspective, bread and bakery goods made up nearly $25 billion, and snack foods represented $8.5 billion. Those are substantial figures that perhaps one day you'll be able to enjoy a slice of that pie. In 2018, grocery stores grossed $847 billion in sales. That number is comprised of sales from all categories within the store. These categories include dairy, seafood, produce, bakery, and general grocery, which consists of shelf-stable pantry items. Stores will also have a specific retail buyer representing each department. For example, instead of one person buying all shelf-stable pantry items, the store may have a salty snack buyer who is different from the cookie buyer, who is different from the soup buyer. Now, please note, when I use the term buyer, I'm referring to the individual employed by the store who makes the final decision of which products go on the store shelf. When you devise your business plan, you'll indicate your rollout strategy by defining your sales and distribution efforts as DTC or direct-to-consumer, e-commerce, and or traditional retail, be it local, regional, or national. You'll also define your target channels, including but not limited to grocery such as Kroger, convenience like 7-Eleven, mass merchandiser like Walmart, drug like Walgreens, or club such as Costco. The most sobering thing I can tell you is that unless you have substantial financial backing to fund ongoing production and consumer promotions, it's not a realistic expectation to have national distribution in a major retailer by the end of this year, or even next year, to be honest. Now, that's not to say that you can't gain shelf space in a major retailer on a local level and grow into regional distribution in the more immediate term. You definitely can. I'm here to help you set realistic expectations and plan for sustainable growth. In the food industry, slow and steady wins the race, while strategy and planning wins you space on the shelf. So I ask you, are you ready? If so, I'd like to share with you some important skill sets you'll need in order to succeed as a food entrepreneur. Researching, which involves understanding who your competition is. Who are you going to sell your product to from a retail distribution standpoint? And who are those prospective consumers that will actually eat your product? To gain perspective on pricing, flavor preferences, and shopping habits, you'll have to research and figure out what the market is doing, where the market is going, and how you can be relevant and differentiated in that space. Storytelling. You have to connect to your consumers through your own unique brand story, providing differentiation through authenticity and giving consumers a reason to believe in your brand. Trend spotting. Utilizing data, analytics, and insights to predict shifts in consumer preferences, discovering ways to get ahead of and define the next big trend. Regulatory. Now, this is a heavy one. You have to understand and comply with the various FDA guidelines related to labeling, ingredients, and claims. Business management. Understanding forecasting, logistics, operations, and P&L, which is profit and loss. You have to reinvest in your business and know when to scale or innovate.
In today's video, I noted that regulatory knowledge is a necessary skill set. Well, did you know that all product manufacturers with revenues under $10 million, and I'm guessing that's you, have until January 31st, 2021 to comply to the new FDA nutritional facts guidelines? As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Clams, Bread, and Cheddar. I look forward to bringing you more information to help you build the recipe for success. Until next time.